channel. So as you can see, I have my Christmas tree up for Christmas spirit. Anyways, on a more serious note, I wanted to discuss a book that has caught my attention. I read it. It's called Breath, Eyes, and Memory by Edwidge Donacat. And I really wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. So let's get started. I kind of made a few jot notes to help me just get organized my thoughts. So Sophie shows the life of a young Haitian girl and her own perspective about situations she is put in because of the people she is surrounded by. The book is pretty much So the book is pretty much revolved around Sophie, her always being around her family, later having to be more independent after being kicked out of her mom's house, then leaving with her boyfriend and making a life of her own, having a daughter, and pretty much getting pushed into growing up too quick. So there is a quote made in the book, and I'm just gonna read the quote real quick. And it was, "There were many cases in history where our ancestors had doubled, following in There were many cases in history where our ancestors had doubled. Following in Vodou tradition, most of our presidents were actually one body split in two, part flesh and part shadow. That was the only way they could murder and rape so many people and still go home to play with their children and make love to their wives." This quote from the middle of chapter 23 is part of Sophie's longest meditation on the practice of testing. Testing is pretty much when a mother puts her fingers when a mother tries to check for her virginity by inserting her fingers into her vagina and making sure it can't pass the girl's hymen. And this is a really awkward situation to talk about, especially if it's happening from your mom. So it just kind of made me laugh, and I couldn't really say it with a straight face. For Sophie, being tested was like an intensely violating experience, and her way of coping with it was to double. So pretty much her imagining some beautiful things was a way to lure her mind away from the pain her body was experiencing at that time. This doubling also suggests that the presidents have been false, twisting wisdom traditions in a way that allows them to affect harm, though recognized as agents of terror. Also described ancestors, reflecting the novel's larger concern with burdens of inheritance, as Martine's nightmares and Sophie's sexual phobia suggest past trauma reoccurs in upcoming generations until it is properly resolved. And doubling is pretty much a temporary survival strategy for an individual, but until you get to the root of the cause, it won't pretty much go away. And just as Sophie suffers from Martine's demons, the Haitian society is suffering from the cruelty and victimization and split conscience of generations of its ancestors. This book raises a lot of questions for me, like how could a mother put her daughter through so much and still call it caring or a way of caring? Overall, I would really recommend this book to people who are really into thinking outside the box or open to learning about other people's customs and beliefs that they follow. Alright guys, that's it for now. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye guys.